Hello there, beautiful people of the internet. As you can see, it's 4 p.m. Actually, it's not 4 p.m. It's 11 minutes past 4 p.m. and it's a Saturday afternoon, June the 13th, 2020, week 24. And I have just finished my 4-hour guitar session and I was like, never mind. I'm not gonna complain, but here's the setup. I've promised you to show you my setup, and this is how it looks like. So here's the camera. It's mounted on my Gibson SG. I'm gonna have a trouble once the SG will be on me. I'm gonna have to look for another place. Probably I'm gonna place it somewhere around here. The cable should be long enough. So here's the camera, and this is what I was talking about, that this is super helpful, that it actually rotates left and right, and it can go at 360 degrees around its own axis. So this is super helpful because, as you can see, if it would be fixed position, I would have to rotate the whole guitar. So super nice camera. The quality is good enough as well. I'm gonna show you in a second. Here's the mixer. I've wasted, I don't even want to say it out loud, but I have wasted at least 2 hours yesterday. I was trying to send a signal from my PC to this mixer, then bounce it back here, mix it and everything. It was a disaster. It was really late. It was like around midnight. My brain was super tired and I really couldn't figure it out, which goes where, why it sounds so quiet, why it's distorted and everything. The final solution came to the very feature which actually made me go with Yamaha. I mean, I wanted to go with Yamaha anyway, but this feature I knew it might come in handy. And I don't know, I just couldn't make it work, but finally I have figured it out. So I'm using only this interface, okay? So the signal, this input goes to this mixer and it serves just as my headphones. So this doesn't do anything except for volume up and down, okay? There's nothing going on here. The whole process, the whole magic is right here. Loopback. This is the option I heard about it and I thought that this might come in handy, but I didn't know that this will be my only option, okay? At first I tried to mic the both studio monitors and the amp at the same time with the SM58, and the mic was standing somewhere around here. Unfortunately, the Yamaha's preamps are not strong enough to drive that microphone to good levels. So it was super quiet, plus the guitar was way too loud in comparison with the the sound, the background music. So I really didn't want to be on the foreground with my guitar playing, so I wanted to bury myself somewhere in the middle of the backing track. And today morning I have figured it out because I watched some videos and it was like an enlightenment, I was like, what the hell? I mean, you've bought the Yamaha, and one of the reasons you went with Yamaha was that loopback option, okay? But I really thought I'm gonna be able to do it somehow, use the stereo mix in a control panel or something, but it just didn't work, okay? I just couldn't mix microphone and sounds from my computer at the same time. It was either microphone or computer, not both of them, and loopback option saved my ass, actually, because thanks to it, the inputs are mixed, okay? Another thing which was causing me a lot of trouble was that monitor mute, because I was getting lots of feedback, because the USB interface was looping all that sound and I was getting all feedback from monitors, and the rescue came with that monitor mute, which mutes which mutes channel 1 and channel 2, okay? So I didn't hear anything which is recorded here, and this is a lifesaver, okay? So once I muted this channel 1 and 2, I mean I muted it only so I didn't hear it, but it still records, okay? So no feedback. I can play out loud my backing tracks. For example, I'm gonna I don't know, just whatever, you know. This can be super loud and everything, but I don't hear what records here, and this is, you know, recording only the amp. So this sound from monitors is going in loop, and I can stream it in addition with the mic'd amp, which is exactly what I wanted to do, you know. At first I thought I'm gonna have to buy condenser microphone, because I knew that SM58 is gain hungry and it might not be enough, because I've seen some videos where guys had all their knobs, gain level and volume level maxed out, and it still wasn't enough. And I thought I'm gonna figure it out somehow, but I run against the very same problem, not enough gain to actually capture the sound from the whole room in one go, because it was super quiet. Plus the levels were not in a favorable ratio, okay? I would prefer my guitar to be somewhere in the middle of the backing track, not on top of it or in front of it. I was thinking about moving the amp somewhere there and make them closer together, but never mind. The loop back saved my ass, okay? So I was trying to I was trying to do so many different things, like sending aux send here to here, then check it, switch it to input mix, which mix all the inputs and everything. Nothing really worked. I had no idea what's wrong, if the cables are wrong or if the mixer is wrong, you know. Just super simple. I'm just using this for everything basically. So this mixer is just there because I don't wanna you know, unplug all those cables and plug them right here. Plus I don't know if they are long enough, so this is like, yeah. So I'm super happy with Yamaha. It sounds really nice. I'm really missing a couple of features. Right here you can hear, I mean you can't hear, but there is a channel 1 and channel 2. You've got you know, your levels and everything, and that's it. So you can't really level the loop back thing, so I can't hear how loud it is in comparison to the guitar, and it took me lots of trials with sound recording to actually get the levels the way I want them. They're not perfect, but they are somewhere around the you know, somewhere around the place I wanted them to be. And so here's the Microsoft simple sound recorder, and as you can see, if you can see that the sound is being recorded right here, okay? And on top of it there is a mic in addition, okay? So that was the main thing. I was either getting the sound from PC or microphone. I couldn't get them both at the same time, and that loopback option feature saved it all. So I'm quite happy with it. It's not perfect, it could be much better, especially with the software, you know. If you could see all the levels around here from every single input, would be much easier, you know. I had to record for example, a song, and I was playing guitar and I was checking out which is louder and trying to balance them out. So it's not perfect because I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit quieter than what I hear, and that from what is being recorded. But yeah, I can stream, I can go on, you know, like Omegle or any other streaming service where I can play live. And you know, I've disabled mic from webcam. It's not available. The only microphone is, you know, here via interface, and background sound, so my backing track, songs or whatever, is loop backed by Yamaha mixer. So this is the setup. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you. Unfortunately, it's not 60% humidity anymore because I had to run down to get camera. Plus, I was going out to get some more water, but it was 60% humidity in the air in my room, and it's almost 31 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is like tropical jungle right here. I was playing the guitar. I had water on my hands, you know, but somehow I have managed to play guitar even with wet fingers and 10 gauge strings on my Ibanez, which is in standard E, which is surprising because I was never able to actually make it happen because my fingers were just slipping off the strings because of the tension. But somehow I have managed to do it all 4 hours in one take, which is incredible. But while playing I was like thinking, why am I even doing this, you know? I would never want to go out with the guitar anywhere, you know, like on a scene or play in front of anyone, because there's so much stress. I'm stressed out when, you know, someone is watching me via webcam, and I just can't imagine me being somewhere, you know. I could easily say that I'm gonna, I don't know, become a professional footballer. There's no way it's happening, so I have no idea why am I doing this. But yeah, 4 hours a day. I mean, not 4 hours. I like to say more than 3 hours, or around 3 hours of guitar playing every day, because sometimes I have to rest my hand, especially my wrist. There are a couple of songs which make my hand bend in a really hard way, and I have a chronic pain in my wrist, and I mean, it's not good, but it's not going anywhere, so hopefully I'm gonna be fine. But there's not I just can't do it any other way. My fingers are way too short and I have to bend it, even though my guitar is already, you know, up my chin. So that's all I can do. I can drop to lower gauge strings, which I have on my Yamaha guitar, but as for now I'm sticking with Ibanez, and it's quite okay. I like 10 gauge strings. Okay, I'm rambling about everything because of this, but it helps me with so many things, you know. It helps me. I just feel like crap every time I wake up, and thanks to this I'm able to actually do something I think is, you know, not a waste of time. It's really hard to do anything. I can't even play games. By the way, I totally haven't touched my console yesterday because I just didn't have time. I was unboxing this, and I've just run out of time. Plus, yeah, I just can't enjoy games anymore because I feel like I'm wasting precious time. Frankly, I'm angry with games. You know, it's like they have like betrayed me, you know, because yeah, I've wasted years just playing games, I guess. So yeah, I'm super happy with Yamaha G06. I'm happy with the additional inputs which 03 doesn't have, but I'm not using them anyway. But I was experimenting yesterday, so maybe it would have fixed something, but it didn't, because the loopback option was, you know, the thing that saved the day. But if I would go with Scarlett, Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, I would be, I don't want to say that, you know, bad word, but I would be, I don't know how to say it any other way except for swearing, but I would be in a bad situation, because I have no idea if you can actually do with other interface the thing I wanted to do, okay? Stream the Windows, everything what's going on my computer, plus the mic thing. So I have no idea if any other interface can do it. So I couldn't have chosen any better than Yamaha. I freaking love you, Yamaha guys. So that's it. Now, as a reward of my hard guitar practice, I'm gonna have to go and vacuum downstairs for at least an hour and a half. By the way, I'm still gonna make a video about this AG guitar amp simulator, because there are different presets here, and I'm really curious how it will sound like, okay? But another time. So thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, any troubles, you know, problems with making something happen with your Yamaha, maybe I can help. So don't be shy and ask away, you know, because yeah, I mean, I'm just using the super basic options, but maybe I will somehow help you out with something, okay? Okay, so have a nice day and everything. Stay healthy, be happy if you can. If not, just fight for it. There's no other way around. Oh, one more thing. Totally forgotten about it. Logitech. So here's me. By the way, there's a widescreen option with that camera. Wow, we don't want to see that much. The thing is, I can't make it work, okay? Once you close the window, it just goes back to the standard, okay? So just a basic settings, but they don't actually, I'm gonna crap so you don't see everything, but they don't save, so I have no idea why is that. Maybe it's like a software thing that they have blocked for higher models of webcams. It might be, but it just, you know, it doesn't work. I can put it in standard or widescreen and it will reverse to standard only. So yeah. Other than that, I'm super happy with the camera and the placement of it as well. Ciao!